Hey guys, this is
Sliff
and Menti and welcome to Toy Soldiers Prods. This is our #1 podcast, and what we're gonna cover here?
well, in that podcast we'll try to introduce ourselves, to give a little background on who
Toy
we
Soldiers
are.
Prods.
Yeah, on Toy Soldiers Prods, on how we came up with this idea and what
we're gonna do basically, what the future
yeah.
upholds for us.
So we'll start with what Toy Soldier Prods are all about, what we will do with this project.
So what we will do with this project? What are our plans?
Well, we've already started a blog. Its address is
toysoldiersprods.blogspot.com. Do visit.
yeah, and we write our thoughts on the game.
Not very deep thoughts, but definitely we write something there.
Yeah. Beside that, we'll make podcasts like that one.
Only better. In time will
Yeah,
get really,
yeah,
really
better.
better.
And until the game releases blah, 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 something.
We'll be writing basically articles and our opinions about the game and the content released so far. And when the game will be released, we'll focus more on making videos.
Yeah, from the game with our excellent comments.
Yeah,
and
excellent is the key word here. But basically you will get some, videos with narration, like I've been doing so far in Warhammer. You can read more about it on our blog if you're interested in the project. And what else about Toy Soldiers? You can always contact us in our email, toysoldiersprods@gmail.com.
Yeah, and once again, do visit our blog, because we're not writing it for ourselves
so far.
Mostly.
Yeah,
not only.
We're releasing this podcast and it will be like the first element introducing our episode with Star Wars The Old Republic, because that's basically what it's all about. We didn't mention that, did we?
No, we didn't, and it will be the main theme of Toy Soldiers Prods.
Okay, for those who are not in the subject, Star Wars The Old Republic will be a new MMO game by BioWare and LucasArts, which will be taking place around 350 years after the events in Knights of the Old Republic, which Slip didn't play.
No, I didn't.
But it's still ahead of him. I'm going to force him to play the game. Anyway, at least I have great expectations about the game, and I really look forward to it. I'm visiting the website almost every day, so I'm a kind of a geek. But it does give us some promise.
Yeah, I don't have such expectations as Menti, but it really looks...
I'm glad that you said Menti, not Mentor. Because that's the thing, if anyone ever saw anything from Fat Dwarf Productions, so far I've been running around with Mentor nickname. However, for the purpose of this game, I think that Menti will be more suitable for reasons that will be revealed in future podcasts. So stay tuned for this.
Yeah, okay. And back to the subject. I don't have such expectations as Mentor. I'm not that into Star Wars universe, but from what I've seen so far, the game really looks like it will be a lot of fun, a lot of nights in front of computer, and
a lot of no-lifing, basically, let's face it.
Yeah,
and a lot of money spent on the game
a
too.
lot of no-lifing.
Anyway, why did we come up with the idea of playing the game? So maybe a few words about ourselves now, because me and Sleep have been playing games for some time now, 2 or 3 years, something like that.
Yeah, well, by games you mean MMO games.
Well, we started off with games like FIFA 07, and then we've covered quite a lot of games.
It was quite a short period.
Yeah, I mean, well, when we first met with Sleep, we've been meeting in different places and playing games on LAN, and we've covered a lot of games, and then we realized that we like each other so much
so much
that we wanted to play a little bit more with each other. So we started off with various MMOs, and we started with World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And then
it took a year and a half of
yeah,
our
it was
lives.
a very short episode, no lifing. It's not like we're sitting in front of computers since 4 p.m. till 7 a.m. It's no.
No, I never lost an hour of sleep due to any game. So, no, it's a lie.
We're not geeks, no.
No.
So, then we moved to Warhammer Online, and side remark, we didn't play WoW on official servers.
Yeah, we played WoW on private servers from...
Quite a lot of private
start.
servers too.
Yeah, and everyone we've been on, well, it eventually got screwed up. The uptime was starting
we
to be
just
lame
basically call ourselves server crushers. But
yeah, because if you put us on a WoW server, then it crashes at a month
private
later.
server,
And
yeah. And so, because we were crashing server after server after server, we decided to go to Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning, which was a lot shorter episode because only...
yeah, it was half a year or something like that.
I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed the game, but
Yeah,
only
but we got quite disappointed with it because, well, it was cool for I don't know, for 4 months, but then it started to be
boring as hell.
Yeah, because it was very schematic. There weren't any, there wasn't any new stuff introduced, so we got bored with it, and eventually we came back to WoW.
Yeah, no, I mean, Sliv has some technical problems right now, so he's not playing WoW. I am playing WoW on another private server, which is surprisingly working good so far, but probably because Sliv is not there at the moment. But basically want to do another game on official server, and we've been looking around other games. We wanted to go to Guild Wars, but then we decided not to.
For reasons unknown, but we had a hunch that we shouldn't.
Yeah, so now we're waiting for the Old Republic, and we are going to play this definitely. And you know, I really hope that it will take longer than half a year like Warhammer did, because basically, let's face it, you spend a lot of money for the games and stuff, and then after half a year you realize that you don't like the game, and you also realize that your money were put into dirt.
Yeah, and it's not a pleasant feeling. No,
not at all.
No.
So I'm gonna stick to the Old Republic, and I hope Sliv will stay with me.
Yeah, I hope so too. As we are nearing the end of this podcast, I think that now we should tell you what the next podcast will be about. In our second podcast we will focus on game content, especially on classes. We will give you a summary of all classes.
All 6 out of 8 that have been released so far.
Yeah, all 6 of them. Well, when the last 2 classes will be revealed, then we will make
another podcast,
about them.
And there will be definitely less rambling, because let's face it, this was a very general introduction. Next time we'll try to be more concrete and focus on classes that we're gonna play.
And I think that we will leave the classes that we will be playing in Star Wars as a mystery that will be revealed somewhere. And I think that now we can talk about our classes in previous...
That we've played.
Yeah, that we've played.
I'll start. I've always played the simplest class all my life. When I started gaming, I played warriors, shield and sword, and I just tanked more or less. And that's what I did in the beginning in WoW. That's what I did all the way in Warhammer. And that's it.
In the end, I've played a very basic class in every game too. At first I was always a full DPS type, just hacking through dozens of mobs without without really thinking what I'm doing. And then I made a priest in WoW. It was really, I enjoyed healing, and that's why I decided to make another healer in Warhammer, but then I got bored with it and made another full DPS
class. Yeah,
and Menti hated me for it. He really
I
did.
still do. But yeah, so maybe, I don't know, if anyone is listening to this, please leave a comment either on blog or send us an email or comment us on YouTube. You can see all the links in the sidebar on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, you can.
And if you have any guesses, go on and try guessing which class we're going to play.
Yeah, and that will be all for today. It was
Menti
and Sliv.
Bye bye.